I want to know, why is it okay for a male Muslim to marry a Christian woman, but it's not okay for a female Muslim to marry a Christian man?
All right, I'm gonna answer you. Right. In Islam, right, we have the Makasi, right? So, which means that we have objectives in life. That's why I asked you earlier, what's actually the objective of marriage, right?
Okay.
So, one of the objectives in Islam is to actually preserve Islam, right? You preserve Islam, you preserve lineages, you preserve the property, you have respect for people's property and well-being, right? So naturally, and y'all did admit earlier, right, that women have a tendency to want to be submissive, right? So if Allah puts men and women on the earth, he made Adam and he made Eve to be a helper to Adam. So she's submissive to him. So he's our leader. So naturally, if a Muslim woman married a Christian man, she might submit to him and leave the religion and take the children with her. But our objective is to preserve Islam and to spread Islam. So that's why it's not like that. Same thing goes. So let's say I was to marry you, right? We meet, we start talking, we decide to get married. You already said, I'm open to learn, right? Now, what if it was the other way around? You were Muslim, and then you married this Christian man. You know, I'm open to learn. And you just left the religion. And then what if me and you were previously married, and then...
So it's saying that you as a man wouldn't... So it's saying like you as a man, because I don't know, because my god sister was Christian, and she met a Muslim guy, and he ended up converting
to Christianity.
He ended up converting.
Hey, doesn't say it doesn't.
You know what I'm saying? And like I'm just saying, like I saw that happen. I never knew, and when I do ask people, nobody can really ask me. So.
No, I mean that's actually the answer. We're taught to preserve, like we gotta preserve our tradition.
Yeah.
But that's why a lot of the conversation for us be what it be, like, you know, promoting family and marriage and preserving lineages.
It's kind of still, that's the same values in Christianity. The woman and the man get married. They have kids. The man is supposed to, you have a son and he's supposed to take on the man's last name, and the man is supposed to promote, you know, to further on the religion and the family, you know, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like just like with the Muslim community, y'all are supposed to preserve the religion. Just like with Christianity, the man is supposed to preserve the religion and the family by taking on the last name and.
The only thing is that the women don't have to take on the last name.
Yeah, we don't do
because it's a preservation in her lineage. Us as African Americans, we lost.
I'm talking about like junior and senior.
No, we talking about you marrying. Say you marry him, and then you taking his last name. In Islam, we don't do that.
You just don't do that.
No, you know why? It's because of the honor of your family lineage.
Okay.
The reason why we don't practice it as African Americans because we lost that, but our ancestors did practice that. That's why y'all would hear people say in books, I'm the son of so and so. And then say she's the daughter of so and so and so and so, and she'll be proud of that. But like, you know what my great great grandfather was? I'm the daughter of so and so, was the daughter of so and so, like that. They would trace it back.
Yeah, you're supposed to preserve.
Yeah, you're supposed to preserve your lineage.
Yeah.
So, like my son, his grandson, right? My son name is Jalil, right? His name would be Jalil ibn Khalil. I'm the son of Khalil, which is me. His son, say his name Samad, would be Samad ibn Jalil ibn Khalil. You get it? We had that. African people had that.
Where you would know your history. Yeah. So like, you look at us, I mean, honest, I don't know my family past my great grandmother on my dad's side. On my mother's side, I know my grandmother and my great grandfather. That's it. We don't have no lineage because we didn't preserve it.
Yeah, we didn't preserve it.
This is God's deen. It's not even like our deen. I mean, it's ours, but it's
given.
It's given to us. God's gonna preserve it. It's gonna always be the same. You know, but okay, that's cool. We got this one. But it's gonna always be a slam, no matter what we do or don't do. But it's our job to
preserve.
Yeah, to preserve and pass it on, and to try our best to do things correctly, because like that's one of the obligations of, and that will go for if you're a Christian or Jew, like whatever.
Like my great grandma, she actually has a Bible that has her family tree, and she got that in the Bible. Like every time they pass the Bible down to somebody else, they add their name onto it like that, and it goes back a long ways. Amazing seeing, but she has it. And you know what's funny about the story? She's Native American.
Yeah,
wow.
She's a Native American lady for a great grandma.
Wow.
But that's just dealing with the preservation. But to go back to your question was because, you know, women have a tendency to follow men, so they'll wind up following the man, losing their religion and following the man right into the actual religion. It depends on how firm they were on their faith. Based on that, that's why if a woman would marry a man outside the faith, the only people I know that do that besides Christians, within the Christian that's real strict on the preservation of that is Jehovah's Witnesses. Jehovah's Witnesses don't do that. They disagree with that. Marrying outside the faith. They real strict on that.
Wow.